drive right down the center and screaming, Red Roof Double, yes! Bases are loaded. Tully steps up to the plate. Pitcher winds up.
Please!
Welcome to America, Talhead. Hey, Beth.
Hey, Terry.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. I'll catch you guys inside.
I'm sorry. Look, if you have something else to do, I can
When
always...
did I tell you about that S word?
Sorry. Oops.
So, how's everything going at home? Your dad still acting a little crazy?
Nah, he just doesn't come home no more.
You eating okay?
Of course I am.
Good. So, what's up?
I was just wondering if this weekend... I don't know, I just thought maybe you might want to go to the movies with me or something.
Terry, are you asking me out on a date?
Yeah, I know. Stupid, huh?
No, not stupid. You are so sweet. But I've kind of started seeing somebody.
You have?
Uh-huh.
God, I feel sick.
Hey. We've got something really special, you and I. We're buds. Best buds. Nothing can come between that, okay?
Yo, Beth.
Miles. You know Terry.
Oh, what's up, man? It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, where you been keeping yourself, girl?
Around.
Around, huh? Look, why don't you give me some of that around? Terry, come on, man. Freeze your butt off out here.
Yeah.
You believe that? She must be a pig because she plays in the mud, right?
It isn't. Oh, yes. It is Carlos Martinez.
Looking good.
Thanks, man.
Miracles of rehab.
Telling me.
Didn't know when you took cream or sugar.
Both lately.
Yo, you know what's funny, man? It's that I hate coffee.
It's because you don't smoke cigarettes.
What's this?
Fish breakfast.
Oh, man, it's cold.
It goes real good with the coffee and the smokes. Come on, walk with me to Hope Street.
Yo, you bugging, man. That's all the way downtown, man.
What is this?
What?
This.
It's a rehab.
Yeah, I know, and you're 2 minutes out of it, you're already busting my chops about the breakfast selection, the little stroll we're gonna take. I mean, it doesn't even occur to you maybe say, hey, Nick, thanks for coming down and picking me up.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you. I thought you said something.
Thanks. Sorry, man. You know, it's just a little spaced. This is all new, man.
Yeah, I know.
Wait up, man.
I remember the,
It was cold, man.
I remember when my sponsor came down to pick me up after my stint in the spin dry. First thing I did was puke on his shoes.
Really?
Yeah, really. By the way, I'm your sponsor. You know what that means?
Yeah, you got extra pair of shoes.
Oh. It means for the first time in your life, you're gonna have to start taking direction from somebody else. It also means that you and I are going to be spending a hell of a lot of time together at these meetings.
Yeah, whoop-de-doo.
My sentiments exactly. This is my promise to you. You stick with this program, and you'll never be alone again.
You mean that?
Thanks a lot, man. You know, nobody ever said that to me before.
Yeah, well, don't go getting all choked up on me, all right? This will probably be the toughest time you ever do. When it's all said and done, you'll probably hate my guts.
Too late for that. I already hate your guts.
Yeah. First things first, we gotta get a paper.
Paper.
Yeah, gotta find you a job.
Job?
Hey, Carrie, wait up, man.
Not now, Jonas.
Come on, I just thought you'd like to see this.
A Ted Williams rookie card? No way.
Oh, yeah, totally. Check it out. Look, it's even signed by the splendid Splinter himself.
Jeez.
Here.
How'd you get it?
Friends, man, you know? Friends I trade with. I mean, I practically had to give away my entire collection to get this.
No problem, babe.
It's cool.
Hey, okay. Spot quiz here. Who was the last guy to bat 400?
Reggie Jackson, Hank Aaron,
I don't know.
Ted Williams, a white man. You know, my old man could tell you so many stories. You know, that's when it was a gentleman's game, not the monkey ball they got going these days, you know? Here. I want you to read this. You know, it's the truth. You know, the whole truth and nothing but. Check it out.
No, I'm serious, baby. Really? No, I'm serious.
Oh, my God, that's fun.
Yeah, you think I'm playing?
You are so cute. Oh, my God.
Here goes one. Check it out. Dental hygienist. Man, that sounds good. Nana, you could picture your poppy as a dental hygienist? No? What do you know? You ain't got 2 teeth in your mouth. I could be a dental hygienist. Okay, I won't be a dental hygienist.
Carlos?
Hello, Miss Harris.
You're looking good. How do you feel?
I'm better. She grew a lot since I've been away.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Every day something new.
Yeah, I bet.
I'll take her. Oh. You hungry? Oh, it's okay.
I know, I've been acting kind of crazy lately. And, I want to make up for that.
Look, that's okay.
No, it's not okay. You know, I was doing a lot of thinking when I was in rehab. And, I kept on saying to myself, I ain't ready to take care of Amy the way she needs to be taken care of. Not yet, at least. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you love her, Miss Harris.
Yes, I do.
And I figured, you know, Yolanda trusted you enough to leave her with you. Look, what I'm trying to say is, why don't we just both take care of her? I guess, you know, little girl, she needs that feminine side, right?
Carlos, I really appreciate that. And I'm really happy to see that you're making progress.
I want my little girl to have a future, you know? I want to give her everything I never had. I want my little girl to grow up like her old man. I ain't trying to have that. Now, she deserves better. I want to give that little girl the world.
You're gonna be okay, Carlos. And I'm gonna help you take care of Amy until you get yourself together.
It may take some time, though.
You know, my father was always off on some adventure, some deal that was supposed to make us millionaires. It's always rubber plants or silver dust or some wild scheme. Anyway, nothing ever came of it. He was always following his dreams. So he died without me ever getting a chance to know him. What I'm saying is that Raimi deserves to have a father. She deserves to have you in her life.
I've been going over your file, Hakeem, and I think you should consider a facility other than Hope Street.
Why are you saying this to me?
Well, I don't think we can give you what you need here.
And what is it you think I need?
Well, sometimes the transition from prison for a young person such as yourself can be very difficult.
This about what I told you? It's about my confession? Did it disturb you?
Well, it is a disturbing story.
Are you gonna turn me in?
No. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Everything you tell me here is confidential. Protected by law.
Well, are you gonna tell Mr. Thomas?
No. I'm not going to tell anyone. Not even Mr. Thomas.
Was he really a successful businessman?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Just curiosity.
You like Mr. Thomas?
I respect him. I respect any man who tries to bring some good into this world. Is he married?
Yes.
Does he have any children?
He had a son.
Had a son.
He was killed in an accident.
Were they close?
Very.
Well, that must have been hard on him.
It was.
Hey, Terry, what's up? Did you read the stuff I gave you?
Yeah. Weird. I mean, some of it just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it didn't make any sense to me either at first, you know? But it's like there's this coming race war in America. You know, it's coming. And you and I, we're in serious danger of losing everything we believe in. And everything that our people have given to this world. In your heart, you know it's true. Oh, come on, look what's happening to your girl over there.
She's not my girl.
If you want to return...
She was never my girl. She's just a friend.
Okay. Okay, if you say so, bud. Hey, me and some of my friends are gonna hang out tonight, so why don't you come along? Hang out.
I'm busy.
Okay, here. Change your mind. And give me a call. Cool? See you there.
So, what were you talking to that creepazoid about?
Who, Jonas? Nothing.
It's bad news, know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Hey, are we still up for the Halloween party tonight? I thought we could, you know, get some sheets and go as ghosts or something like that.
Sure, yeah. Wait, I can't, Terry.
Oh.
I already promised Miles I'd go with him. Well, who's Samson without Delilah?
Sure, I understand.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can't deny that we're being sold out by the Jews nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And they own this whole place. Everywhere. It's Stein this, or it's Berg that. Kids got their big old noses and everything. Mike, give Terry another beer, wait?
No more.
Come on, Terry.
Here. Glad you can join us tonight, man.
Yeah.
You know, Terry here, his girlfriend dumped him. The bitch dumped him for some dark meat. She's shacking up with the gorilla, ain't that right, Terry?
She's not a bitch.
And why does she treat you like that? Well, what do you know, boys? There's your game tonight after all.
Oh, yeah.
Go get him.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, get him. You're gonna have some fun tonight, brother.
Hey, come on, man.
You see that? No, man. See that? At your basic sight running spitball coming at you 95 miles per hour. On the inside, you see? It's the big chief that stole your girl. Better up, Terry.
Come on, Terry.
No.
Come on, man.
Now it's easy, my friend. Now do it. Bash his head in.
Do it, man.
Okay, do it.
Come on, man, don't do this.
The black bastard had his tongue inside your girl. The black bastard had his tongue inside your girl. Terry, can you live with that? No, can you? So do it!
Do it, man. Do it,
Terry!
Don't do it. Come on, do it.
Hey, my man.
Wait up a minute.
Okay, go on in.
What's up, Terry? What's up?
I don't feel like talking.
Terry, wait up. Terry, that was Buff last night, dude. Buff. You did great.
I said I didn't want to talk about it.
You know, it took at least a year for me to get my stripes.
What are you talking about?
You don't know, do you?
Know what?
You freaking killed that little piggy last night, my friend. Right, you're fucking right.
You killed him, man.
Tell me a little about yourself, Mr. Martinez.
Well, I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I got brown eyes. I'm from New York, Puerto Rican. I live over on Grand Street. You know that Chinese restaurant, you know, the famous one? You know, with the wontons and all that? Well, I live over that, but like 2 apartments below. But it's like I live inside because, you know, I smell it all the time. Still.
That's very interesting, but I was actually more interested in your educational background.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Have you ever been to college?
You mean like community college and all that?
Anything.
Oh, yeah, I did time in high school.
How many years did you complete?
How many y'all need?
Look, Carlos, what in your background qualifies you to be an operations manager?
Well, see, I used to work at this fast food restaurant, and I was a crew chief, and I used to manage operations. I was like taking care of the French fries and the hamburgers and the shakes. And
I see, Mr. Martinez. I appreciate you coming in to see us today, but I've got other more qualified applicants, so I'm afraid I'm really not going to be able to do much for you. I think...
Wait, look, Mr. Fields. I ain't gonna lie to you, all right? Look, I just got out of rehab a couple days ago. And I'm trying to get my life together, you know? I'm trying. I got this little girl at home. I'm trying to, you know, do the best I can for her so she can have a future. Man, I know. I know I ain't got the most education in the world. I know that. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Yo, I learned quick, and I got tenacity. You know why? Because I want to do a good job. Let me tell you, I'll do anything, anything. Yo, I'll clean your floors, I'll shampoo your car, I'll clean your car, anything, anything you want, anything.
Okay, Carlos. I think I may have something here for you. You have a bike?
Here it is. Straight from the basement. She's a beauty.
You're kidding, right? And who owned a midget?
My old man used to say beggars can't be choosers. If you don't like it, you can buy a new one with your first paycheck.
Damn straight, I'm gonna buy a new one. How you think I'm gonna ride around? I ain't riding around on this bike, man. People gonna be like, yo, here goes Carl. He's a sucker, man. Look, he's riding on his little brother's bike, man. Yo, Nick, man. My bad. I'm sorry, man. I really appreciate this. Really, it means a lot to me. Watch, man. One day I'm gonna do something for you.
Forget about it, all right? You have. You just stay on the wagon. Once you try it out, we'll adjust that seat for you.
I don't know about all that, man. There's people around.
Yeah.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Hakeem, come in, have a seat.
Starting to turn kind of cold. I forgot what fall looked like.
My favorite season.
Yeah, even Manhattan can't escape its beauty.
You're quite a remarkable young man, Hakeem.
All that I am, I have a lot to thank. He took a worthless crumb of a boy and made him a servant in his great cause.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know I would like to have someone like you around here. Has Dr. Collins spoken to you about the junior counseling program?
No, he hasn't said anything about that.
No? I thought he would have filled you in. Well, it's a chance for young adults such as yourself to share your experiences and what you've learned with the younger kids.
I'm an ex-convict, sir.
Exactly. Ex-convict. Hope Street is about second chances.
Mr. Thomas, I cannot and will not separate myself from Islam. All the answers I know are spoken in the Quran. And if I were to do this, I would have to include that experience as well. I've read your guidelines, and they clearly forbid this.
I believe there's a middle ground that we can walk on. If you became a counselor, I wouldn't censor your religious viewpoint, but I'd expect you to be open to any and all of our youth, regardless of their religious affiliation.
I would be willing to accept those terms. Thank you, sir.
Hey, you guys. Close the door behind you. It's colder than hell out there. That's right. Keep on moving.
No one knows the truth.
What the? Dad! What the hell are you doing?
I am a white light, the defender of the righteous. There is a war coming. A war that will reverse the dark purposes. Here's my badge of courage. I am the whole truth and nothing but. And the truth shall set you free.
Okay, listen up, people. We all know what's happened. Morgan, you don't have to be here, you know.
It's all the same to you, Mr. Thomas. I'd rather stay here and help out where I can.
I understand. All right. The young man hangs himself in our lobby, holding in one hand a copy of a hate magazine and the other a newspaper article about a racially motivated killing with a note attached saying, "God, please forgive me." Now, the police think he's likely connected to the series of hate crimes. I want answers. The police want answers. Tell me what you know.
I never worked with Terry, but I met kids like him. You know, shaved head, swastika on the forehead. They're all attributes of the white supremacist movement. There's a lot of anger there.
Wait a minute. There's something going on that I don't know about. You telling me we have skinheads in Hope Street?
We have all kinds of kids here.
We don't get involved in their personal beliefs unless they're out there openly recruiting.
I think if there is a movement, we should nip it in the bud.
We just need to help these kids understand we're all brothers under the skin.
That is the most naive statement I've heard in a long time. You might want to rethink that one, Nick.
I've never seen any difference.
Well, there is a difference. You don't see it because you're white.
Well, that's good.
Nick, Antonio, please.
Sorry.
The only thing I care about is finding out what happened. So something like this never, ever happens again. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. I'm calling for an assembly tomorrow in the gym. I want these kids to know that we're here for them. I expect you all to attend. Can I help you, young lady?
Yeah, I'm here to talk about Terry. Terry Wilson.
Yeah.
I know he's responsible. There's this boy. Everybody says he's some kind of Nazi creep. His name's Jonas. Jonas Tully.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, he's been hanging around with Terry a lot lately, talking to him, trying to get him to be his friend.
We share some common beliefs.
White supremacist beliefs?
Mr. Thomas, I'm afraid you're creeping into my constitutional rights.
I'm just trying to figure out how your friend brought himself to take his own life.
I don't know. Have you talked to his girlfriend, Beth?
Beth?
Oh, yeah. She dumped him for a black guy, Miles Andrews. And Terry was awful bent about it.
I didn't know that.
She pretty much flaunted it in front of him, you know? I mean, it's distressing watching a girl mixing it with a guy from another race. I mean, I'm sure you understand.
No, I don't.
Are you proud to be a black man, Mr. Thomas?
I beg your pardon?
But I would assume you are, and that's as it should be. But if I were to tell you that I'm proud to be a white man, I bet you'd brand me as a racist.
That's not the issue. I'm concerned about aggressive recruiting and violence.
Statistics show that 90% of the victims of race crimes are white, not black. In fact, blacks murder whites at 18 times the rate as whites murder blacks.
I've heard all this nonsense before.
Nonsense? These statistics come from the U.S. Department of Justice.
Look, I'm not going to enter a debate on this subject. The statistics you quote are wildly distorted, and you know it. No amount of trumped-up numbers can justify hate crimes against other races.
Isn't it natural to want to defend your own race against extinction, Mr. Thomas? Because that's what's happening to the whites.
I think it best that you leave Hope Street.
I like it here.
I want you out.
I have a right to be here, Mr. Thomas. The Bill of Rights says so. It guarantees my right to think as I please.
I want your ID card.
You can't throw me out.
I just did.
You'll be hearing from me.
All right, so what are our options here?
Well, Tony knows what he needs to do. It's been 2 months, right?
All right, Tony, work with us.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
So?
well, we heard from him, and he's right, sort of. What?
Sort of. Come on in here. What do you mean, sort of? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, most of these guys can't even spell racial discrimination, but they seem to know the law.
He's got an attorney who has been calling every hour on the hour, asking us what we think we're doing trying to expel his client without cause.
Cause? Since when do I have to show cause?
Yeah, we don't have to toe the ACLU line here. I mean, we're a private organization.
With a lot of federal funding. 32% of our operating budget, in fact, which we will lose if we try to eject this kid without
I want this kid out of here. Let his lawyer scream all he wants. I will not have a kid like that in my place.
Mr. Thomas, Tully is like a pot waiting to boil. Eventually, he's going to do something tangible, something we can prove, and then we'll be covered legally. And I will have the great pleasure of telling his attorney where he can file his Section 1983 action.
All right. Give him his card back.
What? You can't be serious. I mean, we can toss out pregnant girls screaming for help, and here's a kid who's linked to hate crimes, and it's like, well, just come on in. I mean, bring your friends,
Juanita,
too.
listen.
No, that's okay. You know what? Why don't you invite the Klan, too? I mean, they're always good for a party. They bring their own party hats.
This is a sensitive issue. I didn't mean to just...
No. It's all right. Okay, inform Mr. Tully that he's been reinstated. But I'm not going to wait till he makes a mistake.
How's the job going?
It's all right, man. I gotta get me some tissues because all this biking around, my nose is running.
It's your body sweating out the toxins. Take some with you.
So I must got a lot of toxins because it keeps running.
So you got a new respect for bike messengers then?
You bugging? Hell yeah.
Hey, look, you're doing good. You hang in there, all right? I'll see you at the meeting tonight.
Tonight? I don't know, man. I'm tired. I've been riding on the bike all day.
Carlos, you see the right answer is? Yeah, Nick. I'll see you at the meeting tonight.
All right. You think you could do me a favor? You could help me with the seat because I keep on getting the wedgie.
Hope Street, hold up.
Captain Ferris? Philip Thomas, 413 Hope Street. Right, well, I know you're investigating the death of a young black man. Right, well, I've come across some information that might be helpful to you. There's a boy here. His name is Jonas Tully. Right. All right, thank you very much.
Tragedy has occurred at Hope Street, and we need to deal with it. Come to terms with it, meet it head on, before we can learn from it. A young man took his life here.
Hold it down. Gotta maintain order here. You see, this assembly is about starting the healing process.
Mr. Thomas, sir, how can we talk about healing when there's a cancer growing here at Hope Street?
Cancer?
Yes, we understand you've allowed a known white supremacist to remain here, to spread his filth among the brothers and sisters.
That's true. The situation is under review. There are certain rules that we have to maintain.
Evil doesn't respect the rules. Why should you respect evil?
Keep it down. Sit down.
If the current rules provide for the toleration of white hate groups, then perhaps we should consider changing the rules and making Hope Street a place of color only.
It's all right.
I mean, the whites, they can go to a dozen or so programs here in the city. Minority youth, we've only got Hope Street. The neo-Nazis can just freely...
Terry was not a Nazi.
Okay, one at a time.
You know, I don't know why people keep saying that. Terry was just a confused boy who needed help.
Beth, please, let it go.
I'm white. No. I have just as much right to be here at Hope Street as any black person here.
Just because it's white don't make it right.
Yeah, please, sit down.
Hold it down.
Sit down.
Tell that nigger to sit down.
I'm sorry I'm late, man. I had to wait for a signature.
How'd it go?
It's hard, man. It's like the chain broke, right? And then I tried to fix it with 3 paper clips, and then that broke, and the next thing you know, I got hit by a bus.
Hit by a bus. Think about using?
About 1,000,000 times. Especially when I was underneath that bus.
But you didn't, right?
No.
Good man. Welcome to the life of a recovering addict. There'll be fresh coffee inside. Come on.
Hey, you got a lock for that thing? Come on, man. Who's gonna steal it? Let's do it. It's a midget bite.
It's a good point. Come on, I'll give you a hand. Hit by a bus. Big bus? Big.
You ever been to the South?
Never been out of the city.
In 1963, some buddies from Howard and I went down to the marches. Now, we heard and believed the words of Dr. King, but I had no first-hand knowledge of what they really meant. My father, God bless him, sheltered us from the experiences of most black families. But that bus ride down to Alabama was as if we had descended into hell itself.
I've read the history books.
Really? Well, a stack of books couldn't do it justice. When I was in college, I was big man on campus, football star, valedictorian. But in Montgomery, I was just another blackie making trouble. It wasn't long before we were tear gassed, fire hose, billy clubbed, trying to save the world without a clue as to how to do it.
Sir, it was not my intention to cause any trouble.
Don't insult my intelligence.
I have great respect.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to run a place like this?
I don't.
I spend half my day begging for money, the other half making sure we use every penny of it. This is a tough enough job without having to worry about this.
The Quran teaches us that out of disorder comes order, if we have the patience to put our trust in Allah.
Well, I've run out of patience. I'm sick and tired of things happening for no reason.
Nothing happens without a purpose, sir.
Well, the purpose of this sure as hell eludes me. I'm tired. I need to go home. What is it you wanted to see me about?
We have a petition here to boycott Hope Street if it doesn't become a place of color only. Signed by most of the participants here.
Let me see that.
How else do we say no to racists?
How do we say no to racists? By not becoming a racist ourselves. That doesn't solve anything. Hope Street is nothing if we're not here for all young people, regardless of color.
Well, I don't see anything else being done. At least not by you, anyway.
How dare you presume I'm not doing my job? You're way out of line, boy. I don't have to tell you what I'm doing, but trust me, I'm doing something.
Mr. Thomas?
What?
May I have a word with you, please, sir? Alone?
It's all right, go ahead.
Okay. Your friend, Captain Ferris, called, said he was on his way over to collect the trash, said you would understand.
Come with me.
Here.
buds. You know, I mean, what's the world coming today, Mr. Thomas? Well, what's it coming to?
There will be no hate in my heart. Get your hands on the world. Stop this going. Do you understand me? This is where I draw the line. Try it.
War's not over. You hear what I'm saying?
This is Jonas Tully. On the car. On the car.
Easy, son. There he is. Come on.
Drop the weapon! All right. Roll it in.
Next week on 413 Hope Street.
You are the best cook I have ever eaten.
A chef can only be as good as his inspiration.
I'm afraid I have some very difficult news.
My dad died. Do you believe in forgiveness, Mr. Thomas? A man can commit an act so extreme that forgiveness is not possible.
I need to take you upstairs.
Don't worry, Mom. I won't embarrass you. I just want to make sure he's dead.